Hey guys, welcome back to the QB Docs. I'm joined here with Doc Dusty. First thing I want to talk about today is if you haven't signed up for camp yet, go do that right now. It's going to be a great blend of throwing mechanics, drops, talking about all the typical things that you see at a quarterback camp, but we're also going to be up in the weight room.
Guys, we're going into the weight room. No other camps are doing this. Okay, no one in the country is doing this. We're taking y'all into the weight room as physical therapists and diving into some of these impairments.
So what we're going to do in the weight room is not going to be a lot of heavy lifting, all right? We're not going to throw a 225 with a squat rack. We're not going to do a lot of heavy lifting. It's going to be more of talking about arm care, talking about preventative measures, talking about how you can decrease elbow, shoulder, low back pain during the course of the season to maintain health during that season, okay? Also going to talk about your impairments, okay? We're going to give you the education on how to fix the issues that you have, all right? And really dive deep into the impairments and how to fix those through corrective exercise. So guys, don't miss that.
And guys, no one else can give you these tools, okay? Nobody else that is out there is doing this.
We're bridging that gap.
You have to come.
Okay? So I want to give you guys an example of what we're actually talking about here, all right? So we're going to give you guys an exercise to decrease overstriding during the throwing motion, okay? So a lot of times, guys, what happens is they feel like they have to push far forward whenever they stride and throw, which means they overstride, the ball trails, or they're too far out in their front foot, and the ball goes in the ground. There's a lot of inefficiency whenever guys do that, okay? So we don't want to do it. We never want to overstride. All right, so what we're going to do is we grab a band here, we connect it to a rack, it's anchored down, all right? And we're going to really reinforce. We're trying to induce Dusty into overstriding, okay? So the band is going to try to pull him forward. But what we're going to have Dusty do is he's going to start in a good wide base, all right, just like we do in our pre-pass position. Okay, he's going to have his weight back. And we want this stride to be very short and very close to the ground. All right, so we always teach whenever we load, during this loading phase, Dusty's going to open up that left foot, get his hips all the way through the throwing motion. But if he picks that foot up too much, he's going to take him into overstriding. Okay, this band, we're trying to induce overstriding so we can actually correct this flaw. All right, so band's connected to the rack. I have Dusty has his weight back, his center of mass is back. All he's going to do is go through a normal throwing motion, but make sure that stride is very short, very close to the ground, where he opens up his hips, clears his hips, and do a good follow through. Okay? So let's just do 3 or 4 reps to really show people what this looks like the right way. Good. Good. You can see that Dusty's weight is still back on that back foot whenever he picks that foot off the ground. It's an important point during the loading phase is that he's keeping that weight back as he's bringing that foot forward, okay? If guys don't do that, if guys go straight forward, their center of mass comes forward, which means they're going to overstride. The center of mass comes forward, and that stride is too far because they're initiating forward instead of opening and keeping that weight back so they can push once the hips are open.
And fellas, we're working some balance here too. Putting that foot down, following through, and not letting this band overtake us here.
Okay, so guys, try that exercise. I think it's going to be one that's really beneficial for you guys in decreasing your overstriding, using that R&T technique to decrease that flaw. All right, guys, we're going to talk about this and many other strategies in order to help you guys with impairments at camp. So go sign up for camp right now. It'll definitely be worth the money. July 20th, Indianapolis, Indiana, at Franklin Central High School.
Or reach out to us if you have questions. We're always there to answer questions, coaches, players, and parents. So definitely reach out.
Okay. Until next time with the QB Docs.